What's going on, YouTube? So today I want to do basically a video, um, basically about getting into either the excavating, forestry mulching slash um, brush mowing business. And of course, there is no particular way to get started. It just all depends on the area in which you're located, your financial resources. But for me, um, the way I did it is I was a truck driver over 15 years. And so a couple years ago, I bought my own truck. I was an own operator. And that basically is what I used to get my finances together to be able to buy this truck here. It's a 2001 Ford F550 with the 7.3 Power Stroke. I bought this 17K Kaufman 7x20 trailer. And then I bought this Blue Diamond low flow cutter. The reason why I chose a deck mower, one, it was cheaper to get a deck mower. Less maintenance at the time versus a drum style mulcher. But a drum style mulcher and a deck mower is two different type machines, two different type production rates. So a deck cannot do what a drum style can do, and a drum style can't do what a deck can do. But in my area and at the time with what I had going on, it was the best investment for me to make. I bought this 289C. It's a 2010. When I bought it, I think it had 2,000 hours on it. And it's a low flow machine. The reason why I bought a low flow machine, one, it was a cheaper price than a high flow machine. And because, running a drone style mulcher wasn't really one of the things that I had intended to do, it better suited me for my application. So, like I said, there's no single reason. Everybody's situation is different. But I bought this 84-inch grapple to go with it. I also got a tooth bucket and a smooth edge bucket also, but they came with the machine when I bought it. I really like this Blue Diamond cutter. I really do like it. Far as the truck goes, when I bought this truck, the motor couldn't get compression. So basically, I bought just a truck and a body, and I ended up locating a motor out of Florida with 109,000 miles on it, and I transplanted that motor into this truck. I think I've had this truck road ready for about 2 years, so I haven't had any problems out of it whatsoever. Like I said, I went through and put brand new alternator, brand new hoses, brand new water pump, changed the oil in it, brand new filters, brand new sensors. I pretty much went through it. The transmission was already rebuilt when I bought the truck. So, like I said, other than that, the truck is in very good shape. I ended up putting a 100-gallon fuel tank on it, and I ended up putting this air compressor and 2 hose reels. Got a couple hand tools here and there. But other than that, it's a very good truck. One thing about this truck, when I bought this truck and I actually started hauling with it, I didn't realize it at the time, but the hitch that's on this truck wasn't sufficient for my application. So what I end up having to do is I had to end up buying a whole new hitch for this truck. So of course I went overkill, and I bought this 16K hitch, uh, and also a 16K receiver. Like I said, it's better safe than sorry to make sure you have adequate enough for what you're going to be hauling and what you're going to be pulling. And at the time, this truck also had a piece of angle iron as a bumper for some odd reason, and I replaced the rear bumper that was on it with this bumper, which is a Canapa, actually a factory bumper. So I actually just went completely back stock with the truck. I installed LED lights on it. This body of this truck, actually, this truck sat in the field for I think about 2 years, and it was rusted up real bad. I had a friend of mine come and repaint it, just so it at least looked adequate. When I started, doing work, I at least wanted it to be presentable. It doesn't have to be brand new, but you just want it to look at least the best that you can make it look with the funds or your financial resources that you have. So, but like I said, I put tires on this truck. This truck is in very good condition. I'm very, very proud of it compared to where it came from when I bought it. Far as tools, to get into the business, a chainsaw would be great. For me, something that I guess for my application, sometimes with a deck mower, you can't get in between trees depending on, because that cutter is 72 inches wide. So sometimes when you have to get between like a 2-foot space or something, you can't get in between it. So having something like an edge trimmer, or what I have is a Husqvarna forestry clearing saw, which is just like a big weed eater with a saw blade, so I can get in between places that I can't get with my deck cutter. And so that has proven to be a lifesaver for my business. Something else you might want to look into, join some forums. Like I'm part of Mulching Mafia, also part of different forums, lawn site, and also try to find through social media, find you a mentor. So I got a couple mentors, a couple people that I talk to, that I've built relationships with. And, these guys been in business for a long time, and they can actually save you a lot of headaches down the road, things that could cost, that cost you a lot of money, or lessons that you can learn the hard way. So, that's one of the number one things I say, even before you can actually go in business or buy a truck or buy a trailer, get you some mentors so you can ask them questions. What would you do? Hey, what do you think of this? Hey, what kind of truck you think I need to get? This is the machine that I'm interested in getting. And they can kind of point you in the right direction, save you a lot of time. You might buy a truck and buy a trailer that's, not adequate for what you're going to do. So now you're going to end up buying a whole nother trailer, which I've done. I bought a trailer from an auction, and before I kind of knew what I wanted to do with my business, the trailer couldn't do what I needed to do. So I ended up having to sell that trailer and take those proceeds to buy this trailer. But it could have saved me a whole lot of headache in the long run, that I could have bought this trailer from the jump, and that could have saved me a couple $1,000s that could have went towards something else. So, information in any kind of industry, in any kind of business, any kind of decision that you make is key. And it's good to have a group of people that you can go to and you can brainstorm and you can ask questions. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate, to ask me. I'll try to answer it the best that I know how. If I can't answer it, I'll use one of my mentors. And hopefully they can give you, a question, answer your question to the best of their ability. But, and in this industry, I love what I do. This is a passion for me. So I want to bring positively to this industry. I don't want to hurt it. I don't want to lowball prices. I do not want to do good work. My company is named after me. So I want it to reflect, I'm a perfectionist. So I want my company to reflect that I'm a professional, that I'm gonna do a job just like if it was at my own house. That I'm a professional, that I'm honest, you know, and I'm determined. And that is what I want my company to represent. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I try to answer it the best way that I know how. Um, Pretty much with my business, I'm kind of new to this. So what I kind of want to do with the YouTube channel is to show you some of the things that I do. Even when I make my mistakes, you can actually see it firsthand and hopefully learn from my mistakes. Um, like I said, this is something I've been passionate about. I've been wanting to do this ever since 2010, so it's been a long time coming for me. Everything that I have is not financed. The only thing that is financed is this machine. Everything else I pay for outright, blood, sweat, and tears. No help from the family, just me and my wife working hard, going to work every day, working 2 or 3 jobs to save money to get what it is that I have. I'm very proud of the things that I have and the things that I gained and the things that I hope to gain in the future. But like I said, this is my setup. This is what works for me. And so I hope to bring you along with the journey as I grow this business. So like I said, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I sure appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and we'll try to get it to going. Appreciate it.